All right. Well, speaking of that, I've gotten word that we are ready for The Legend of Zelda Four Swords Anniversary Edition. So I'm going to ask RedFrost to take it away.
Alright, so hello everybody, my name is RedFrost and I'll be showcasing The Legend of Zelda Four Swords Anniversary Edition. Not to be confused with Four Swords Adventures, which was released for the GameCube. And yeah, so these are two completely different games, so yeah. I just go ahead and start the profile I made for this marathon and I should be ready in 3, 2, 1 and go. Right, so this is Four Swords. Right now I'm entering the tutorial world, but you don't actually have to do it. Just go back to the menu and you can now go ahead and enter the main worlds. So in this game I'm actually, as you can see, controlling two links instead of one. I can sort of switch them, call them to me, and you can do some really cool stuff with the tech. And another thing is that the maps in this game are randomized, kind of. So I don't know what to expect in this run, but I'll be hoping for the best. And it's looking pretty good till now with the RNG. And yeah. And there's also chess RNG, which makes things a lot harder. And map RNG, and basically this game is just memorizing and sort of just hoping for the best. But yeah. You probably also noticed that there are a lot of Minish Cap sprites. But if I'm not wrong, this game was actually released before Minish Cap, so we're gonna have to argue who the sprites were stolen from what game. But yeah, this enemy is easy, you just hit him like a few times till his body's open and bam. And yeah, you'll finish 2 maps and then you get sent into the boss room, which is now. This is how the boss looks. There he is. So he will have these flowers with different colors, and if it's green then I have to attack it with green link, as you can see. And that was a really good phase 1. This game was originally meant to be played with 1 to 4 players, and the game got re-released for the DSi in 2011 if I'm not sure. And they added a single player mode, which is what I'm playing right now. So normally you can actually play this game up to 4 players, and yeah. I'm just gonna pull this handle over here and it's gonna open, and first world complete. I'm gonna place my links right here because that's where the paths will spawn. There they are. That was a pretty good world 1 actually. And now comes a kind of map part of the run, because this is a cutscene that you can't skip. You can't even skip text for some reason. But in the Game Boy Advance version, where you can only play with minimum 2 players, by the way, you can for some reason skip the text. But I guess they just thought, okay, why not remove it in the DSi version? I don't know why myself, but they decided that. And sadly, this is not the first time we will see this cutscene, because if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna have to watch this 3 more times. And what I usually do is just drink water. Gotta stay hydrated. And yeah. That's basically it for the first cutscene. I'm just gonna get dragged back to the menu after all this nonsense is getting showed. There you go. Now we're going with the Talos Cave, which is the second world, which is in the Ice World, if you can't already tell by now. This item what I have is called the Rockscape. If you walk with it, you're actually faster than normal. So I mean, if I do this the whole time, I'm faster than just normal walking. So it's good when you get this item early on. There's another item called Pegasus Boots. These make you run like super fast, but yeah, sadly I don't have them right now. Okay, chest RNG, got pretty lucky. The way I could tell is because of the sound, because if I open the right chest that has the key in it, it makes a different sound than if it doesn't have the key in it, if that makes sense. So I just basically memorized the sounds, and yeah. This entry is really good, because if I haven't mentioned, the way these randomized maps work are they have pre-programmed entries, middle parts or puzzles, and exits, and then they just kind of scramble them together, and then comes a randomized map. That's why it can be a pain to run this. It can be like a world record phase and then get screwed over by some bad RNG, but that's just how the game works. So here we're just gonna swim because that makes you faster, and yeah. Pretty good Talos Cave till now. Let's see how the boss will do. So here are actually the boots I mentioned earlier. We're just gonna free him from the ice and place the link here, because if I hit with the Pegasus boots the link, it does like a double attack, as you can see. Okay, what I just did is kind of preventing him from jumping back. Normally he would jump back, but I kind of perfectly timed it so he couldn't do it. So that's a cool strat, which was found by Blue Link, shoutouts to him. Now I kind of have to attack these balls in the right color. It can be annoying because he moves, that's why I'm electrocuting myself with the other link, so he doesn't move, because then he decides to stay for some reason. But yeah, that's it for the second world. Now, like I mentioned, we have the same cutscene, just with ice now. Very cool. But yeah, I would also take a second and say, please donate to the good cause that these people are doing. Donate to Lead, please follow everything. The staff here is so nice, and honestly they just deserve all the love. So please donate at least a few bucks which you have left or something. That would make us all happy. Hydrate again, because it's important. And yeah, so basically what she's saying right now is, yeah, congrats on beating the world and stuff, but after you beat the game you can actually replay all these worlds because they are randomized. And if you get a specific amount of rupees, you get a different kind of ending. And if you do all the endings, then you get extra content, which is cool. And this is actually a very good run right now. This world is called Death Mountain, if I didn't say it yet. It's full of lava, which is not hard to tell. And one more thing, this game likes collecting rupees. If I'm not mistaken, recently it was actually found by us that this game actually has a rupee limit of 10 million, so it might be the game of the Zelda game where you can collect the most rupees, if I'm not wrong, without any cheating or stuff like that. So a little fun fact. So what I just did, I opened a middle chest where for some reason is a key in it, and now I can just enter the exit. Normally I would have to do the puzzle, but they decided to put a key on the chest earlier, so that's good for us, I guess. We call this the map skip because we can skip the puzzle map in a way. So here I just kind of have to wait. Here are the rupees again. Like I said, this game likes rupees. Understandable though, I couldn't resist rupees too. A key will spawn here. Open this and got it, nice. Push this block here. Pick up the link. Oh yeah, that's also a cool thing. You can pick up your link, do like crazy text with the whistling. Like now, for example. Boom. Switch links. Also a little fact, this was actually the first Zelda game where you could actually play with your friends. So the first ever multiplayer game, Zelda game, is this. And I guess they tried something new. If you like it, everyone has to decide it by yourself, but I think this game's pretty cool, so that's why I'm running it right now. And right now I'm just opening all the doors to get the key, there we go. And now I'll just open the door here and I'm good to go. Pretty good till now. Let's hope nothing screws me over. Now this boss, if not probably the easiest boss, you just kind of hit these things and they automatically go to him. Now I have to slash the right flame, which is here. I got very lucky. And basically just do the same thing over again. Boom. Right now I'm in flames, that's very annoying, but you can't really avoid that, so... There you go, here's the red one. I mean, you can avoid it, but... yeah, it's just annoying. Boom, and that's already it, so... very fast, and yeah. 36 seconds, that's actually pretty good. And here, the classic cutscene again that I was talking about, this time with lava. Hydrate again, everybody, is important. Make sure to get something to eat or something, and just relax, because there are some pretty good runs coming up after this, so make sure you watch them, and yeah. Now she's talking the same stuff, like always, just in a lava world. Kinda annoying, but yeah. And if it wasn't obvious, I'm using Japanese because then she is talking faster. Because if I'm using, for example, Spanish or English, it will take way longer. Shoutouts to GC for finding that out. Yeah. I have 6,000 rupees actually, that's really good. But not that it matters, because I'm just trying to complete the game as fast as possible. And yeah, now comes already the final world. It's actually a very good run. So there it is, the final world coming out of nowhere, just appearing. It's called Vari's Palace. Now you probably have heard of Vari if you're a Zelda fan. The final boss in Minish Cap, for example. This was actually the first time Vari appeared as a boss, so many people don't know about this. This is kind of an unfortunate map, but like I said, there's nothing I can do. It's mostly RNG, so I just have to pray for good maps. Okay, so these enemies, if it's not obvious, I just have to throw them in the fire and then they explode and die, basically. The developers were very creative with the enemies. Okay, so can we also just appreciate the most underrated Zelda theme for 5 seconds? Ruined by my slashing noises, but you get my point. I love this music, I think it's underrated. Okay, so this They actually added the minish cap here, so I can turn into 4 pixels and just go through small holes like that, which is convenient, I guess. And a bow, which I can shoot ice with that magically create a bridge. Okay, so I got the key, which means I can go back and exit the first map. Just like that. Boom. Let's hope for a good second map, because there are some maps that I really don't want to see that can easily screw me over. Which thankfully this isn't one of them. Also a random thing. They just decided to randomly hide tiles here. I don't know why, but they just thought it's a good idea, I don't know. A fan. And I got a pretty bad map, unfortunately. You will see shortly why. So basically here are these balls. And I have to get them in the holes right there, and that's super annoying. Like, they're so unpredictable, and you normally don't want to see this in a run. Bam. And this 4 times now, till I can leave this. Unfortunately, this had to be the one that I got, but it's fine. It's a marathon. These balls are always trolling, yeah. This just demonstrates how annoying these balls are. They're doing this on purpose, I swear. But if you're patient, you can just do it like this. Just walk against them. But I'm trying to finish this game as fast as possible, so I'm trying my best with the shield, but not much luck. I swear, if there's a mod that turns these balls into troll faces, I would instantly get it. Anyone that's willing to do this. Okay. After we finally put all the 4 balls in a hole, we can leave this insanity. And unfortunately, my exit isn't also the best one, because it's right here and I still have to do some stuff. Yeah, like I said, this game is very unpredictable, and it can be just loving you or absolutely trolling you, depending on its mood, I guess. So these things you normally have to do with 2 players, but I like to just take them and basically fall into the hole, because that kills them too. And it's quite fast, so... Okay, so now the door opens and we can finally exit this insanity. And yeah, not the best second map sadly, but that's just how this game works. So here is Vari with the creepy laugh and the creepy loop song that's going in the background. I don't know how to describe it. I was just basically saying, yo, I'ma kill you guys. But we don't allow that here, so... After he stops talking, we're just gonna take this conveniently placed bomb right there and basically just kill him. Okay, so now he's gonna think, am I going to the stone? And turn into a stone body or something. And then he randomly decides to spawn a tornado. But we're just gonna take the bomb and hurt him with it. Spam. One more time. And that should be it with the first phase. Because now the game kinda trolls you. You're thinking, ah nice, it's over. but nope. He broke the portals and he's coming back. Trying his best again. Now this phase, the second phase, has also 3 attacks that he can use, but there's one that I definitely don't want to see because it's very slow, and one that I wanna see. So let's see what he's gonna do, and he did the one that I don't want to see. But that's just how the game shows you. So now he's just gonna walk or fly around the map and random stuff. Then he opens these flowers and you're gonna slash him. Depending on the colors on what side it is, the link has to be there, if that's not obvious. So now he's gonna do the same thing 2 more times, and then he's gonna decide on a new attack. So hopefully he will be a nice guy and do something good. Boom. Okay, so he just did a small preview of what he's gonna do next if you didn't see. So if I'm correct, the next one will be here. Yep. Alright, so that's it with this attack. What are you gonna do now, buddy? Oh, this is a really good one. This will be timed shortly, hopefully. Let's see if I'm not gonna mess up the meteors right here. Come on, come on. Okay, one more hit, hopefully. Come on, buddy. Come on, don't show me. And that's time. Okay. If everything, I think this was a good run. I'm not sure what the final time is right now, but from my feeling, it was a pretty good run. At 21:23, huh? That's really good actually. That should be like top 5 at least, so good for me, I guess. Thanks for the GGs, guys. So yeah, if you wanna start speedrunning this game or just try it out in general, you can always message me on Discord, RedFrost, #2034. I can help you with setting everything up. And yeah, before we end everything, I wanna give a shout out to Okaido, GC Fuse, Revan, Blue Link, Bafan. All super nice people, and especially a shout out to the people that are organizing this event and lead. Make sure to donate to them. And yeah, that's basically it from me, and I hope you're all gonna have a good day.
Thank you so much, RedFrost.